Again, did you thrive on that type of moment?
Yeah, that was a fun moment. I know that ball skipped pretty hard. He got a pretty good hold of that ball. So I don't blame Kev for anything. That was a tough play, and when it's wet too, that ball's gonna skip off the turf a little more than that. So tough situation, but we worked out of it, struck that next guy out, and then I knew we had it there, and it's gonna stop right there. So good situation, good way to get out of it too.
Right.
Is it the kind of appearance you like to have? I mean, you got out there and got right after people, only 13 pitches.
Yeah. No, that's a fun position to come into. Ninth inning, you're up 1 run, and the game could end, right then. You don't have to think about, extra innings or anything. So you have the ability to really stop the game there. So for me, that's fun, and kind of takes the pressure off of having to get out of innings and possibly extra innings. So 1 run, keep it that way and try and shut down the side.
I know not a lot to be had out there offensively tonight, but obviously you made one of yours count. Just talk about the at-bat and what your thoughts were. Obviously, it could have been a 1-0 game the way this night went.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was first on deck. I was just making sure Tuck got that bunt down. And after he got the bunt down, I started to focus in, and I was actually looking for just something in the zone to hit and be aggressive. He went ball 1, so I knew he was coming to fastball the next pitch, and just got one middle in, turned on it, and it got through the 4-hole, and I'm glad the 2 runs got in. And I was just being aggressive and not trying to do too much and put the ball in play, and if I got it, worked out.
It's got to be pretty close to like the perfect scenario. I mean, if Frank can sort of solidify that role, and then obviously everyone knows what Jordan can do. It's pretty much what played out tonight, almost perfect, right?
Yeah, I mean, you feel pretty comfortable when you got Piche coming in at the end of the game. I mean, everyone thinks we're going to win, and he gets it done every time. Pretty big night for you, moving into 4th by yourself on the strikeouts list for the program. Did you know that at the time? I didn't. I wouldn't think about it at all. I mean, I just go out there, and if I don't get any strikeouts and we win, that's fine with me. It doesn't really matter. What do you think about moving into the top 5? Oh, it feels awesome. I mean, as high as you can go. I mean, everything feels cool, but as long as we win, I mean, it's all for the team.
On each side out there, and it's 1 run pretty much the whole way. I mean, do you have to change the approach mentally or keep anything sharp, or is it just routine by now?
I think the thing is, anytime you play a game in those kind of conditions, it's going to be low scoring, and you're going to have to execute. Okay. And it's a really tough night to pitch, and it's a really tough night to hit, and I thought both starting pitchers were fabulous. Yeah. And we were fortunate enough to get the leadoff double and execute our short game offense, which is something we've done very, very well all year, and somehow we managed to get a run in and bunt 2 guys over and get the 1 clutch hit in the game it took to put 3 runs on the board. And obviously, the execution of the short game set Protacio up to have the great at-bat.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk a bit about Thomas Taylor. The night he moved into 4th place in the strikeout list all time for KU.
I'll tell you what, it's been a pleasure to watch his development within our program. From when he got here 5 years ago, coming off Tommy John, and he's a Kansas high school pitcher here his junior year. When he pitched his team to the state championship, he hurt his elbow the first start of the spring as a senior, and they tried to rehab it without doing the surgery, and he didn't even get through the fall with us. I mean, never even threw a pitch in a fall game when he had to have the surgery. So he missed his whole freshman year. But it's been, when he came in, he needed to really work hard on his strength, needed to really work hard on his conditioning, and he's improved his velocity, obviously, and now he's able to command the ball on both sides of the plate, and he's dramatically improved his breaking ball, which has been the key to success this year. Last year he'd pitch at 90-92, but he had absolutely no ability to spin the ball, and people would just take the breaking ball away and sit on the fastball, and as a result, people were pretty effective against him, but it's been fun to watch his development.